Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Banknifty only. So let us start with the quick analysis by doing the post-market analysis. So if you remember or if you are a regular follower of my videos, you might have seen in my previous video that I have uh, shown you the breakdown of this trend line. Also, while analyzing, I told you that if market opens gap up, then it would face the resistance of this particular level. It may come down to this particular point and then go up. So why this point was marked, if you remember, just look at the level 36,640 around. So this level was marked because of this candle which I have shown, okay, where market took the support at this particular level and bounced back. So let us see how market behaved. And other possibilities also I had explained that if market opens gap down, considering the panic selling which was there in the market due to the war and there are the two news. First one was because of the biggest scam in the banking sector, because of which we saw such a huge downfall. And second news is regarding the war between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, so first news we saw, I'm sorry, we have seen the effect on the market. And next thing I would be showing in this video itself. So don't skip, stay till the end. Second scenario was if market opens gap down below this, then it would continue to fall up to this particular level and it may bounce back or it may go downward sideways. So let us see what happened today. Okay, so what we can see, market open gap up from where it was left, and it faced the resistance, came down to this particular level. Now this is 15 minutes 2 hours time frame, so you won't be able to see it perfectly, but in 15 minutes time frame we can see. And from there market tanked up. It broke even the resistance trend line as well. It broke the strong resistance zone as well. So why this happened, we would see in the video. Please stay tuned. Okay, so before that, let us see what are the figures from FIIDI. We can see the net selling value was still higher, okay, and buy value compared to the buy value. But if we look into more depth, the net selling was higher on the cash segment. Okay, this is the 15th data. This is the net selling, and in the future and options we can see they have done the buyings. Okay, so big players are coming into the picture, but trade cautiously because I am going to show you other facts as well. Okay, this is becoming a problem since yesterday. Okay, now let us see from day view analysis. We have seen the market forming a double top kind of a structure and falling. So while explaining this particular thing, also I was expecting that market could fall to this particular level, okay, the low, or to this level, but it took the retracement from the levels what we have marked in the chart around 36,640 level, okay, not exactly. And if we draw the fib retracement, so what we can see, the market has strongly retraced up to 0.38%. Okay, so tomorrow one more thing, uh, as per the GAN, those who know what the GAN is, GAN trading is, uh, so there is a, we call as a pressure date. So that is why you can see I have marked 16 Feb. So it can be the case that we can see a red candle itself, just not sure, but I am yet to disclose these things. Stay tuned for that as well. So I'm considering tomorrow there may be a red candle as well, or if this 0.38 level is broken, then market can go to a higher extent. Okay, now why it can go to a higher extent, let me show you some details. Okay, so this is an option chain analysis. and you can see the time is 7:56, 7:57. It is just up today. So whatever we see, we have got the updated end of data. So you can clearly see from here that whatever things were there, or those who have shorted the call, they have covered their positions. Okay, so how do they cover? By exiting the existing positions into the what we can say loss, and taking the new positions on buying side. Okay, if you see, we are looking into the call sides, all these positions have been exited. So from what levels the market has started to jump? 36,900. If we look into the charts, you can see the market has rallied almost 1200 points. Okay, same thing on the upper side. If you see, you can see positions are getting exited when you see a call buy. These are the things where people are making new or fresh positions. Same on the put side. If we see, okay, you can see positions are getting unwind. You can clearly see put long unwinding and new fresh positions being getting added. Put writing, which is an indication of bullish signal. Okay, now just keep one more thing in mind, is that the intraday signal was bullish, and still we see the weekly signal as bearish. Why? Because if you look at the total figure of put call ratio, I think, okay, put call ratio, you can identify from these two things. Okay, the call side positions are still huge in number compared to put sides. And one more thing to consider, just look at this particular level. Okay, 38,000 level. Do you think so? What I'm trying to explain is, just keep an eye, or keep a note somewhere, that at this particular levels, at 500 levels, at or at round figure levels. So what we can see, only at this particular level, 38,000, only 14,000, uh, what we can say, positions have been exited at this particular level. 37,500 minus 43,000 positions have been exited. Okay, and still there are remaining positions. So if we consider and look at the volumes, volume is also high. So there can be either situation that tomorrow also we can see a downfall, if we go through if this comes out to be true. So let us see what do we have for tomorrow. So levels I have marked, okay, with red and green. Red stands for resistance, green stands for support. You might be able to know. And the scenarios I would try to explain is, if market opens gap up, okay, so there is a small part of gap that is being pending to be filled. So market can fill this gap by opening directly at this particular point, and you may still see a short covering. Okay, so if short covering continues at the higher levels and this particular existing level, all these positions, then you may see another such a huge rally up to 39,000 or 39,200 as well. Another, easily you can see short covering. If not, considering one day before, what we can see, expiry, then market can come down. But tomorrow there is more possibility that it can go sideways. Okay, because new fresh positions have been created on the put side. Put writers are there to help the market. So at least market is not going to go below 37,500. It can trade in this particular levels as well. So these are the three different scenarios I have tried to explain. If market opens gap up, it may face the resistance, come down, and then bounce back if the rally or the thing of short covering continues. Otherwise, if this level is broken, it may take the support of this trend line, which is acting, which was supposed to act as a resistance. Let me mark it as green. Okay, and it would bounce back. Otherwise, if market open gap down below 37,800, then we can see a small downfall up till 37,500 and later it can bounce back. So why I'm thinking there are more possibilities or dangerous to trade tomorrow, because in the news if you see, uh, Russia had announced that it is going to conduct a war on 16th. So just not sure if this thing is going to happen or not. But if this thing happens, then we can see another big downfall in the market. If this thing doesn't happens in the market, then what we can see is another big short covering happening, and market can tank easily up to 39,000 level as well. So this is what I have. Just stay tuned. And one more thing, quickly we can take a look at this particular thing. If we look at Dow Jones, okay, so I don't think there won't be a war or chances of a war considering the Dow Jones as well, because what we can see as we usually follow, just take a look at this Dow Jones forming the double bottom pattern, okay, clearly a W pattern for those who are new to the market, okay, a W pattern, a neckline breakout, clear breakout, and it has rallied. So 400 points. So even same thing we can see in our uh, this thing Bank Nifty as well. So I hope you get what I mean to say. Just trade with the stop loss, and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.